Hello, welcome to chemistry classes. If this video is useful to you, please like, share and subscribe. Today we are going to discuss structure of the atom. Let us recall what we discussed in last video. Matter. What is matter? Anything that occupies space and has mass is called matter. Matter is made up of tiny particles called molecules or compounds. Molecules or compounds are made up of element. Element is made up of atom. The structure of the atom has been under study from as early as the 4th century BC. Aristotle, a Greek philosopher, believed that matter could be divided into smaller particles. Other philosophers like Leucippus, Democritus of the 6th century also believed the subdivision of matter would yield atom. An Indian philosopher, Maharshi Kannad, proposed that matter consists of tiny particles and he named them Paramanu. Paramanu is the Sanskrit word meaning ultimate or final particle. Paramanus are combined together, they form Anu. Paramanu, now we call it as atom. The word is equal to atom. Anu, the word is equal to molecule or compound. Now we have to know the difference between element, molecule, compound. Element is the pure form of matter. It is made up of same kind of atoms. Same kind of elements combined together, they form molecule. Element is the pure form of matter. It is made up of similar kind of atom. Suppose if we take an example of nitrogen. Nitrogen is the element. It is made up of nitrogen atoms. If you take an example of oxygen, oxygen is the element. It is made up of oxygen atom. What is molecule? Similar kind of elements combined together, they form molecule. Most of the gaseous elements are they form molecule. Suppose if you take an example of hydrogen, hydrogen element, it is combined with another hydrogen, they form hydrogen molecule, H2. Hydrogen is the gas. Nitrogen is the element, it is combined with another nitrogen, they form nitrogen molecule. Next, what is compound? Compound means compound is made up of different kinds of elements combined in a fixed ratio, they form compound. If you take an example of water, water formula H2O, water is made up of hydrogen and oxygen. Hydrogen and oxygen both are different elements. They combined in a fixed ratio, they form compound. Let us we discuss the first atomic theory was proposed by John Dalton. First atomic theory was proposed by John Dalton. Let us see the postulates of John Dalton atomic theory. Matter consists of small indivisible particles called atom. Again I am repeating. Matter consists of small indivisible particles called atoms. Second point. Atoms can neither be created nor destroyed. Third point. Atoms of same element are similar in all respects. Conversely, atoms of different elements are different in all respects. Next point. Atoms combined in small whole number to form compound atom. Atom is the smallest unit of matter that takes part in a chemical reaction. Again, you have to see the postulates of Dalton atomic theory. Matter consists of small indivisible particles called atom. Means matter consists of, in the matter, atom is the smallest particle. That is the first point meaning. Second point, atom can neither be created nor destroyed. Atom we cannot create it and we cannot destroy it. Next, third point, atoms of same elements are similar in all respects. Meaning, if you take an example of hydrogen, it is compared with another hydrogen, same elements, they are similar in all physical properties, chemical properties, nuclear properties. Atoms of different elements are different in all respects. If you take an example of hydrogen, oxygen, different elements, they have different properties. Different physical properties, chemical properties, nuclear properties. Next point, atoms combined in small whole number to form compound atoms. Meaning atoms can combined together in a small whole number. Atoms not combined in a large number. Atoms combined in a small whole number. That is the meaning of fourth point. Next point, atom is the smallest unit of matter that can take part in a chemical reaction. Now let us see the defects of Dalton atomic theory. In the first point, matter is made up of smallest particle is called atom. Atom is only smallest particle of matter. Here, some of the scientists they discovered atom can be further divided into subatomic particles like electrons, protons, neutrons. Electron was discovered by J.J. Thomson, proton was discovered by Goldstein, neutron was discovered by James Chadwick. So, the first point was failure. Now see the second point. Atoms can neither be created nor destroyed. This is also failed. Nuclear reaction shows that atoms can be created and destroyed. With the help of nuclear reaction, we can create the atom and can be destroyed. Two or more smaller atoms combined together, they form bigger atom. Atoms split into two or more smaller atoms are called nuclear reactions. In the nuclear reaction, we can create the atom, destroy the atom. Two or more number of atoms, small atoms combined together, they form bigger molecule atom. And bigger atom can be split into smaller atom with the help of nuclear reaction. So second point failed. Next third point, atoms of same elements are similar in all properties. For the discovery of isotopes, isotopes means atoms with the same atomic number but a different mass number. Suppose if we take an example of chlorine, chlorine have two isotopes. Chlorine 17, atomic number 17, mass number 37. Chlorine, another chlorine, 17 atomic number, mass number 35. Chlorine have two isotopes. Chlorine 17 atomic number, mass number is 37. And another chlorine, atomic number 17, mass number is 35. So chlorine, same elements. They have same atomic number, but they have different mass number. One chlorine have 35 mass number, another chlorine have 37. These are called isotopes. Same elements, according to Dalton, same elements have different same properties. But here chlorine same elements, but they have same atomic number, but they have different mass number. So isotopes have similar chemical properties, but they have different physical properties and nuclear properties. So this point also failed. Next, atoms of different elements are different in all aspects. Means different elements, all physical chemical properties are different. Here, for the discovery of isobars, isobars means atoms with a different atomic number but they have same mass number. If you take an example of argon, calcium, argon atomic number 18, mass number is 40. Calcium atomic number 20, mass number is 40. Argon, calcium both are different elements, but argon and calcium have same mass number 40. Next point, for the atom is the smallest unit of matter that can take part in a reaction. Atoms combined in a small whole number, they form compound. Atoms not combined in a large number, they combined in a small number, they form compound atom. That is also failed. For the discovery of polymers and macromolecules, polymer means long chain-like structure. Long chain-like structure means many small units are combined together, they form long chain-like structure. If you take an example of synthetic fiber, plastic is an example of polymer-like structure. Macromolecule means big molecule. Smaller atoms combined together, they form big molecule. That is called macromolecule. So these are the defects of Dalton atomic theory. Suppose if you are not understand Pause the video and again listen. Thank you.